Hey everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for continuing to tune in. My name is Johanna and you can also find me on Instagram as Lake Effect Plant Lover. This is Weasley. He is a jerk, but you know, we all love him. Today I have a bunch of little things that I have to do that are plant related that I have been putting off. So I figured I would go ahead and do a video of sort of typical plant chore day. None of it is watering. A lot of people think that, and I'm actually surprised. One of the questions I always get when I tell people I have over 200 plants, I haven't counted, but I'm assuming that's probably where I'm at now, is that everyone is saying, oh my god, how long does it take for you to water that? Honestly, it doesn't take that long at all, ever, really. Watering to me never seems like a chore. Today, what I'm going to be doing is going through my pink house, which is mostly where I propagate things. And so I want to make sure everything is coming along. And I honestly don't think I'm going to show that. I usually show that a lot on my Instagram stories, so go over there. I often go show exciting things that are going on in the propagation house because I think other people might think that it's like paint drying. I don't think anybody wants to watch that. I guess I like to watch that, but I find a lot of people who are plant people and just like friends watching my channel, so thank you. And I don't think you want to watch me sorting through plants that are this big in my pink house. So what you're going to watch today instead is I'm going to be training my Rapidora shingler plant to go up my wall. And I put in a shelf there already, so you're going to see me kind of go through and repot that and figure out how I'm going to attach it to the wall. I really have no idea, so it's just a learning process. And another thing that I'm going to be doing is this is a shelf, and it's going to go over in a corner over there. And it's going to be mostly, if not all, of my jewel alocasia collection. And I am phenomenally awful at putting furniture together. Like, I am really bad. In my dating profile, I really should put needs to find someone who's really good at putting together shelves. I often don't like looking at directions because I like to think that's like a puzzle, and that doesn't really work out really well. So I've gotten better about reading the directions, but I'm still awful at it. So we'll see how I do with this shelf. And another thing I'm going to be doing is I got some chinguenses. It's a really long name, but it's a really super adorable Hoya that it was on my wish list, and I got 3 little pots of it. So I'm gonna pot them together into one big pot, but it's not really that big because they're not that big. And this guy right here is a small leaf Hoya. They're a little softer than most Hoya leaves. They are related to Bella. The flowers look really similar, and they like similar conditions. So I'm going to be putting it in a hanging pot, and I'm going to hang it right next to the Bella, which is over there. So you guys can watch me do that. So for you non-plant people, probably still like, I'm just looking at it, it's so pretty. Look at that. Distracted by plants. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so that shelf wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It really was just 2 sides and putting it together. That's honestly as much as I can handle. Anything more than that, it's awful. Alright, so now I am going to train the shingler, and before I do that, I need to repot it. So I'm going to repot the shingler and repot the chinguensis since I'm I'm not gonna like repot something and then come back and repot another thing. We're just gonna do it all at once, okay? So this is the Rhaphidophora pachyphylla, and I featured it in my last video, which was in my plant haul video that I got it at the Secret Nursery. And this guy has these tiny little roots, and my plan is to get it to train up the wall and just go all over the wall, because these walls are plaster and they're kind of hard to nail into. I want to preface this by saying I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I really don't. I'm just thinking about what I could do and trying it out. So this absolutely has a high likelihood of failure. So we'll figure it out. So let's go ahead and pot this guy up in a nicer pot, because it's just gonna stay in there forever. I got this cute little pot. It has a hole on the bottom and it has a little tray. But I'm just gonna put a little bit more soil in here. I always like to kind of squeeze around it to break it up a little bit. There we go. Pot it in here. It already has some little babies going. And then we're gonna train them up. Look how pretty it looks in there. I love it. Okay. Next, I got this adorable little hanging planter for the chingoensis. It actually does have a hole on the bottom, but I need to, there we go. Now it has a hole. And it's just so messy. Every time I pot inside, I know I mentioned that I hate potting inside, and honestly for the velvet, or not the velvet, the alocasia jewel shelf, a lot of my jewel alocasias are still in their nursery pots because I really want to repot them, but I'm holding out until spring because I want to pot outside. So the plan is, this one has two, so he's gonna go over here, and then these guys are a little smaller, so they're gonna go like that. Can you see that? Yeah. Alright, I'm going to have a different game plan with this one. If you can see, there's a lot of leaves that have fallen off between here and here, in that little area right there. So what I think I'm actually going to do is I'm still going to plant this into the pot, but I'm going to cut it off right there, and that way it's going to encourage new growth to come up here, and then I'm going to propagate this part, and therefore I'll have more of this to put back in the pot or sell, whatever I decide to do. Ooh, there's a surprise in this one. Look, there's another little one coming up right there. How exciting is that? Okay, yay. I love plants full of surprises. Alright, I'm going to move the camera so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so I had a change in plan. These guys are very firmly rooted. You can see a really nice amount of roots here. But you can also see there's not a super extensive root system going on here, which is why I am not going to pot them in this, actually. So I'm going to discard this, or not discard it, I'm just not going to use it. And I'm going to pot them into this instead. I like planting things in glazed ceramic or keeping them in their nursery pots because I don't like roots sticking to the inside of my pots. And I find a lot of ceramic and terracotta often kind of makes it a little abrasive, and especially with these epiphytic roots that just stick to it. So I just don't go there. So what I'm going to do instead is just plant them all into here. Even this, in my opinion, is a little big, but it's honestly can probably stay in here almost its entire life. Alright. So this is the one that I am going to propagate, and this little one is the one I'm going to plant. Okay, so that's chingoensis all potted up. Now let's get that shingler going up the wall. I just want to take a moment to reiterate that I'm totally flying off the seat of my pants here in trying to train this Rapidora pachyphila up this wall. I decided to try and use painter's tape because it is usually doesn't cause any paint to come off the wall, and it doesn't seem to harm the plants at all as far as I can tell. I mean, I've never stuck painter's tape to plants, but we'll see. So the goal is to use the painter's tape and have eventually take the painter's tape away, and the roots will start sticking to the wall. I have mentioned before, this wall is earth and plaster. Like, I literally dug up the dirt from my ground in order to make this wall, and it's not paint, so there's no chemicals there. It is just lime, which, I mean, there's chemicals in lime, but they're natural. It's just basically chalk smooshed up to mix with water and be paint. And so I'm just kind of figuring out where I'm putting things, and I go back and I do take off that large piece. I just kind of put it there temporarily to take it out of the way. So I'm just gonna fast forward to where it's more or less done, because this takes a minute. I don't know if the shingler is actually going to work out. I think I've already said that I have no idea if it's going to work out. It could be a complete epic fail, but we'll find out. Stay tuned on my Instagram. I will do an update on YouTube at some point. These things take time. We're going to see if it grabs onto the wall. I hope that it does, because it started to look really cool. I mean, I can see it from here and it looks really, really neat. So I really, please, plant gods, please, 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 please make that plant stick to that wall, because I think it will look epic, and I already like it, and I think it's gonna look great. I hope that you enjoyed watching my totally random video, and I'd really appreciate it if you give me any feedback. I am super excited about my alocasia shelf, and no, I love it. I get to look at it all day long because I sit right there and I just stare at it, and now I'm looking at it and it's like anyway, thanks for tuning in. Please, please, please like, subscribe, comment below. If you think I'm totally random and weird, comment below. If you think I'm doing something wrong, comment below. If you have any questions about my motivations and why I do things, I don't know, if you have any questions, just comment below, because I like answering them. And I want to learn stuff as much as you want to learn stuff. So please, 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 please. This is a two-way conversation here. Even though I'm mostly talking to you, but we talk to each other in the comments. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later. Bye.